Hi, this is John Doe back again, guys, for another commentary. The year is 1997. Today I'm checking out Contact, and this is directed by Robert Zemeckis. If you have a copy of this movie and you want to sync up my full film commentary, set the film timestamp to 0, film on pause. Also put on your subtitles as well, and I'll give you a countdown in 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit play. Warner Brothers, and they blued the logo. So just for syncing purposes, I'll read out what I can see on screen. Southside Amusement Company, production. Contact, film titles just appeared, all in caps, very nice. Yeah, I've not seen this film in a long time. So we got a Gravity opening. Wow, Gravity comes after Contact, doesn't it? So slowly rotating, I guess, or pulling back from the planet. And all the sounds of planet Earth as we pull back. It's a nice shot. The sun in the distance. Very cool. So how far are we going to transition back? Breaking news, guys. The universe is infinite. There is no end to any of it. Just keeps going back. Keep going back. Fucking terrifying, isn't it? Overwhelming, awe-inspiring. It's just carrying historical remnants of time. That's really interesting. So we've just gone past Kennedy, audio comms. The president has been assassinated. We're stretching back further and further, and it's getting more and more quiet, I guess. The signal or signal sent can only go back so far. Yeah, very nice opening, this. Really captures the mysteries of the universe. Yeah, I like it, man. Fuck me. Which nebula are we in now? Does it ever end? No. We just want to hit a glass, a thud. Oh, we stopped. What the hell? And you step out the jar. It's a baby with a jar. He's got the universe in a jar. Yeah. Wow. This shot is ongoing. Quite impressive for 1997. Yeah, very, very cool. Continuous universal landscape. Wow, I bet Zemeckis, did he wheel in the astrophysics for a lot of, or the physicist experts, just to make sure they get all of this, I guess, visually correct? I guess, though, when you're going back this far, I mean, this is where you can really let your, your creative juices flow a little bit, you know? Just make it very colourful, dynamic, different. Wow, man. Surely, time travel. Wow, do we end up, coming out of somebody's eye? So, I'm just wondering, years since I've seen this film, I think this is a Jodie Foster. Well, this ain't Jodie Foster, but this is Jodie Foster's character as a young girl. So I think, if I'm right, this is Ellie Arroway. And this is Pops. Familiar looking face. This is David Morse, and he's playing Ted Arroway. Yeah, I'm keen, guys, to cover excuse me, Interstellar at some point. Years since I've seen Contact, but I think you can potentially link the two movies a little bit, and that's not just the obvious element of Matthew McConaughey, I see you appearing in both movies. I think thematically, is that even a fucking word? I think it is. Yeah, I think themes and like subtext, quite similar elements that sort of flow between the two films, you know? This whole aspect of like the father figure either has to leave or, I mean, as I said, I've years since I've seen Contact. Does he go missing or something? I'm not entirely sure. We'll let it play out. It's not as if we're rushed for time, guys. 2.5 hours, so take our time, get into this, you know. So where's the mother to? Did she pass on? Just seems to be a father and his daughter. Nice camera work here from Zemeckis, or whichever cinematographer he hired. Lots of like continuous, slow, either pulling back or zooming in shots. Or dollying in, I shouldn't say zooming in, it's a dollying in shots. Oh yeah. Stalling. Ha 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 ha. That's going to come into play a little bit later, if I recall. Yeah. Oh, spoiler alert. I could be completely wrong. Don't she bump into him on some like far flung? It's like she finds the other side of the universe, and he pops, and they meet up on the beach, if I recall. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Are there other life forms on other planets? I think we're going to start to get some real answers regarding that next couple of decades. I'd be highly surprised if we're the only beings sort of within our universe. You know, it'd be a massive disappointment. Yeah, I'd be pretty confident to say there are probably other life forms on other planets. Maybe different to ours, or sort of how we're physically designed, how we think and feel. She's a smart girl, isn't she, for her age? And there she is, Jodie Foster, all grown up. Yeah, she's my favourite actress. So, what is this bit of equipment? Looks bloody expensive. It's obviously some like science research stuff, innit? Balls deep in some remote forest. It'll do. I kind of liking the fact I'm watching this on DVD. So the quality's fine, but it's not, you know, every like anybody who owns like Blu-rays. I don't know. It's not a criticism of Blu-ray, but everything's very like pristine, a little bit too precise visually. So I kind of like this sort of downgraded look I'm perceiving right now on DVD. I think it reflects the decade a little bit better, the 90s, you know. Digital's really only just coming into play last couple of years. Think of like T2, Jurassic Park. It's always like static comms, frequencies. What can you hear? So the guy in the background's familiar looking face. Yeah, I don't think I've got the actor name written down, but very familiar looking face. It's pretty much an all-star cast. You've got, so obviously Jodie Foster, McConaughey, Tom Skerritt, John Hurt. Christ, I've not even written down James Woods. I think he plays the bad guy. You've got Jena, Malone, a David Morse, and a Geoffrey Blake. So what is it? I'm sure, if I recall right, and there's some like time travel elements to this film. She's getting... I'm completely speculating right now, guys. Is it messages being sent from the future? And then, as I mentioned a little few moments ago, the aspect of the father, I don't know if he goes missing or not. I really can't recall. Jodie Foster is brilliant, mate. Superior IQ, proactive, street savvy, street smart, attractive. So what's this? Her team? That's a mixed bunch, isn't it? Oh, don't discriminate, employees. Got 4 fucking guys and a woman. Oh, yeah. Very fair, wasn't it, during the 90s? Basically, though, Jodie's IQ is the accumulation of these 4 men. So that's just how brilliant she really is, you know? So what's this point? You've marked a point. Ellie, love, you want to check behind your bookcase? Because are you hearing things? Have a look behind the bookcase. That's where Pop's residing to. In the future. Daddy's in the future. He's hiding behind the bookcase. He's hiding behind Treasure Island. There's McConaughey, baby. Looking young. This is before the reconnaissance. This is where he was just starting out. I'm a huge fan. Absolutely adore Matthew McConaughey. I've recently finished reading Green Lights. It's sort of like his... I don't really call it like a life autobiography. It's more of a life journal, but it's very, very inspiring, very deep, philosophical. It's just classic McConaughey. He's a deep thinker, isn't he? He's a deep roller. Yeah, I'm very cool to get onto Interstellar at a later date. It's these 2 films, Contact and Interstellar, it's like sister and brother, isn't it? They really are like companion pieces, you know? So he's looking for a David Head Honcho science something. I think Contact's coming off. McConaughey's already shot Time to Kill, isn't he? That's his massive breakthrough role. Don't shoot me down if I get the year wrong. I think A Time to Kill, which I've never actually seen, I think it's 1995, so this is 2 years on. Obviously, McConaughey is sort of... he's sort of like red hot here, isn't he? He's much in demand as a young actor. Has he got a bit of a thing? So his... excuse my voice, guys. I'm still going through the latter stages of a really nasty sort of chest cough. I do apologise if I potentially cough throughout this commentary. I will sort of do it off mic a little bit. So the guy's just come into shot here. This anyone familiar with Alien? This is Tom Skerritt playing the character of David Drumlin. Yeah, just going back to McConaughey. His character name is Apama Josh. Jodie's out of breath. She's just run the FBI range again, hasn't she? Ha 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 ha. It's a bit of a slow burner, I guess you could say. So why am I already picking up dodgy vibes regarding this Tom Skerritt character? Seems to be a little bit full of himself. You've always been in search of the truth, haven't you, McConaughey? So what is this Palmer Josh? Is he old school? Doesn't believe in technology? It's a little bit of friction here. Yeah, you religious. That's an interesting comeback by Jodie. So he's got a religious background. That's kind of interesting. I guess that can always potentially come into play, innit? When you're dabbling with the, I don't know, origins of the universe. It's always going to be a topic of discussion, I guess. Science will always take precedence, though, but so it's interesting right now. Is he sort of trying to make moves on her? Hard to say, innit? So going back to the father, I hope I've been paying attention here. Is the father, is he still around or has he gone missing? Or did he pass on? She's very, she seems to have like romantic notions regarding everything, everything that's sort of out there, you know? Romanticising the situation, you know? She's a bit of a dreamer. I kind of like this looming structure in the background. I think it holds up visually fairly well, you know. So this is, I think the soundtrack's scored by Alan Silvestri. So you've got to continue. I know. I mean, tonally and just generally comparing two soundtracks, I'm comparing Back to the Future and Contact. They're obviously very, very different, but the linkage being you've got Zemeckis and Silvestri, so it's continuation. So, oh, is he gonna kiss her? Okay. There's a slight age gap. It's not too much. I think Jodie, how old is she? Contact. I mean, what are we saying? Maybe mid-30s. And McConaughey's, I don't know, mid-20s, late-20s. It's not too bad. Yeah, you could buy into this, these two being together, you know? Ha 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 ha. There's green light, wasn't it? McConaughey. Green for go. I don't know, even if you're intellect or capacity to perceive, I don't know, deep ideas and concepts, even if you hit a roadblock, I think you carry on, you know? Don't want to become too discouraged. So here's the father. If you're ever talking about him, they were incredibly close. Be careful what you say, old Palmer, Josh. Jodie's looking very interesting right now. It's always weird when you go back to these like old movies. It's just like the progression of time. It's so surreal, isn't it? I mean, obviously, I've followed Jodie's entire career sort of from like the 1970s. So it's like, yeah, it's very, very interesting to see her. I mean, she's not really even like middle age here. She's probably coming up to her 40s. As I said, mid 30s, late 30s ish. Obviously now she's How old is Jodie Foster? I think she's probably in her 60s. I'm really keen. Early next year, 2024, January, True Detective Season 4's coming out, and they've cast Jodie Foster in it in the lead role. Set in Alaska. It looks amazing. She's sort of playing law enforcement. Me being a little bit of Silence of the Lambs fan, I always feel like it potentially could be a continuation of like the Clarice Starling character a little bit. You know, she's doing like detective work, trying to solve this mystery, you know. Keeps going shooting star. It's a nice moment. So flashbacks gonna be a recurring element throughout the film, isn't it? Sort of jumping back and forth. So, oh, here we go. Yeah, I was just about to say we're building towards this big revelation regarding the father figure, innit? So what? He didn't just collapse, did he? Dad, are you dead? Dad, have you been time travelling? He's left. He's left the planes of existence. Oh, this looks like there's shards on the ground. This young actress is fairly decent, I've got to say. Daddy's taking a tumble. Shit. So what's wrong with him? Is he dead? Medicine? So is this a recurring thing? Happens every other night. Nice camera work here. Yeah, kind of cool. She's sort of running at the lens. Got super slow motion. Yeah, nice. Kind of head spacey, innit? Oh, that's a fantastic shot how they did that. It was almost like a seamless transition into a mirror reflected bathroom shot. Kind of cool. I like it. And go back on the photo and then it'll fade to white. Interesting. Yeah, this is a massive element to the film, this father-daughter aspect. I think it works quite well because you can really crank up the sort of like this emotional angle, you know. Gives the film quite a lot of weight, you know. It's not just the science. That's, again, the linkage here between Contact and Interstellar, you know. Both films are like heavy on like scientific angles, aspects, and then you get the emotional layers, the father and daughter, you know. Oh, she's going to be questioning God. Why would God let such a thing happen? Oh, she's blaming herself. So this will be her driving force in life now, growing up as a young girl, to like study hard. She's become a seeker, won't she? Longing for answers, a justification, a reason why. Why me? She's going to have no time for this post-funeral malarkey. Yeah, she's going to become isolated, become a bit of a bookworm, I guess. Oh, this is cool, man. So constantly, yeah, sort of sending out messages, isn't it? On the off chance, probably never truly believing that anybody's going to reply. Classic Zemeckis camera work right now. As I said, dollying in, dollying out, you know? Getting little snippets. It's like little snippets of time, isn't it? So we fade to white again. Okay. Probably jump back to present day, I guess. Yeah, decent opening right now. I think they're handling the jumping back and forth fairly well. Jodie young and then Jodie adult, you know. This guy looks fucking traumatized. What's wrong with him? Is he a blind guy? Doesn't seem to be making eye contact with her, you know? Is he holding on to some kind of like walking stick? He seems to have some kind of disability. I'm not judging him, that's fine, that's the character. What's going on here? Town fucking meeting? Sort it out, Jodie. Fucking tourists. Skerritt, innit? I told you he's the fucking bad guy. Oh yeah, mate, you want to take all the fucking credit yourself. He wants all the fucking glory. Look, it's going to be my face on the front of Time magazine, love. Pipe down. So this guy's not a dreamer. So these two are going to be butting heads. That's the problem. One thing you don't realise about this Ellie Arroway character is her a longing for answers, you know? He has no idea, so please call Palmer. So that's McConaughey's left that message. (727-5905). Interesting shorts Jodie Foster's wearing right now. What the hell, man? Very colourful attire, isn't it? Cool, man. Taking control of the situation. Yeah, they'll set up their own little private enterprise. Get the job done that way. Apologies, guys. My throat. God, I stir my head in right now. I was hoping it's going to clear up by coming up to like 3 weeks next week. I'm still fucking coughing. So she's left a note as we head off. She's suited and booted. So what have we got on the screen here? Time magazine. Oh, this is John Hurt. So what is he? Some like lead physicist? So this is a big budget stuff, isn't it? Yeah, she's well cast in this role, isn't she? Yeah, as I said, you just want a sort of world-class actress, high IQ, gonna have big dialogue moments. Jodie can do high emotion, do that shit in her sleep, you know. This is frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, constantly hearing no's. No, 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 you can't do this, you can't do that, you know? Oh, Jodie is a very unfortunate Ellie Arroway. Elon Musk is not a thing right now because he would say yes to your grandiose ideas, you know? Yeah, it kind of disappoints me where we're at in regards to like space exploration within like real life. I mean, I am a bit of a champion of Elon Musk. I am impressed in regards to like ideas and aspirations he has long term, i.e., getting humans onto Mars. etc., etc. But man, what have we been doing? We've been fighting wars on planet Earth. All of that money, time, resources, that all should have been put into like proper like space exploration. Yeah, if the planet was truly united, God, I wouldn't, it'd be hard to comprehend where we would actually be in regards to our inroads into like the universe, you know? So that's an iconic shot there. Got our earphones on and a sea of satellites to the right. Yeah, that's wicked, man. That's really, really cool. Sort of like one of the poster shots of the film, isn't it? So does this orangey thing on our back? Is it to... I don't know, it's probably quite a warm day, I guess. Keep the heat off, maybe? So what, can she... Is she rotating these satellite dishes herself? Fuck me, man. So what are these, the fucking neighbours? Can't be. Or they actually work... Yeah, you wouldn't know. No one's living there. It's an entire research facility, isn't it? I'm guessing. I still can't guess... I'm still not 100% sure if this guy's blind or not. So I think this guy, didn't he appear in the Dark Knight trilogy? Nolan's trilogy. This guy here. Yeah, I think he is blind. He's yet to make eye contact with Jodie. He's so consumed by her beauty. He can't look at her, you know? She has that effect on men, you know? Oh, don't start doubting the mission, the plan. Got to stick to it. So funding's a problem. Shit. Oh, he's quick to give up, isn't he? Jodie won't fucking hear it, man. She looks wonderful in this movie with her hair. Wow, man, so cool. So you can tell this shot here, it doesn't look real, does it? You know? Yeah, I think we're getting some blue screen, green screen action here. None of this backdrop does not look real at all. I could be wrong, but there's something about it. Yeah, it doesn't... I'm not saying it doesn't hold up, but you get a lot of this in the movie. It's all these artificial images, you know. But I think it's fine. It doesn't look out of place. I mean, we're dealing with like science fiction, so I think it's okay, you know. It's probably the only genre where you can get away with a lot of like effects shots, you know. So that's a familiar face. Hey, McConaughey. Larry King, baby. You're making moves in life, son. Your popularity going through the roof. So losing faith. Really interesting character McConaughey's playing, this religious type. So that's sort of counterbalancing Jodie, high on... Well, she's sort of high on like science and like, I don't know, obviously the relationship with her father. Should we say she's high on science and... I don't know, emotional responses, you know? This fucking idiot. Is it Halloween, mate? It's pretty cool that they got Larry King. It's not the first time he's done like film or cameo parts, you know? Yeah, cool, man. So transitioning the edges of planet Earth. Oh, it's so like overwhelming, isn't it? When you truly, I'm in total awe of like these astronauts that get to obviously leave the Earth's atmosphere and perceive things from afar. It must be very, very like a sort of like humbling, grounding experience. Really puts everything into like perspective. I.e., we're just this small speck. You know, you get the sense of the bigger picture, you know. So what's flashing on the screen here? Something in red. So the dishes are moving slightly. Jodie's having a meditative moment. Eyes are closed. Are we going to get a flashback? Yeah, this is cool. Sort of going right on our eye. Oh, we transitioned somewhere. What the fuck? Nice, nice stuff this with the sound. Yeah, what is that? So Silvestri's kicking in with the music. I don't really think this moment needs to be scored. Okay. Helter Skelter, Alan Silvestri, it's Back to the Future, baby. Let's crank up the music. Yeah, I thought the music coming a little bit too early there. I would have had the sounds within the sequence itself. That's the only thing you needed playing for a couple of extra seconds. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure regarding the use of music yet. I don't think this is really that kind of movie, you know? Because this, again, I'm kind of glad I brought up Back to the Future, because I don't know if it's a criticism of Silvestri, but when you listen to a lot of his like scores, they don't have sort of sound fairly similar. I mean, you could potentially use that argument for other composers. You know, John Williams springs to mind. Oh shit! Have I just offended a lot of people? Criticism of John Williams? How dare you? You know. All I say regarding John Williams, though, just sit down and listen to like Superman, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones, and you could see the similarities between the three, you know, musically speaking, you know. Don't get me wrong, though, John Williams is still one of the all-time greats. He's just not my cup of tea. I'm more of a Hans Zimmer, Howard Shore type of guy, you know. Very intense running around driving sequence. Jodie having to talk into her fucking walkie-talkie. Run. Say your lines. Keep running. Continuous shot. Run, rabbit, run. Where it is? Where's McConaughey? Get him off Larry King. Get his ass back here. Time for a reconnaissance. We've got to green light this situation, Matthew. Where are you two, son? Everyone's fucked off, Jodie. It's all down to you, love. Do you know how to operate these fucking satellite dishes? She's very good right now. She's our leading lady. She's absolutely dominating the film. I've got to say, and that's not a criticism, you know? Woman on a mission, man, you know? Are you passing it in, mate? So this frequency, is it from the future, the past? Where's it coming from? Oh, shit. Is it a fucking alien? Cole, Mulder and Scully. I think this shit's beyond us. Willie, patch me up, son. Recording? That's just pre-internet, love. They can't record shit. Well, lucky we've even got high state-of-the-art fucking screens with tech stuff. It all looks a little bit primitive, don't it? These fucking, computers ain't half changed, don't they? Now, you think of like the general designer, like I don't know actually. Your PC like hard drive's still a big clunky thing. I think it's monitors and screens are completely changed now, isn't it? You get more of a sleek, minimalistic aesthetic. Which is obviously way better, man. So the signal just ended. Interesting. What is it? Where is it coming from? Is there repetition to the frequency? Cool, man. Yeah, very cinematic sequence, and it really can sort of go to town with like the use of sound. So what? It's just it's come back on. That's an interesting moment. It's almost like the sound almost reacted to her. That's a little bit so there's a gap. Oh, these numbers are going to play a part. Yeah, these numbers, however many they end up writing down, are obviously going to be an incredibly important plot device, I think. A position within the universe. We've got Vega. Yeah, this is a beautiful sequence, man. Pages and pages of dialogue, but Zemeckis, being the visual filmmaker that he is, yeah, getting a nice balance between the two, you know? Yeah, a sequence like this needs to be highly energized. One, from the actors. Two, from the use of the camera. And then three, what you're doing regarding sound, you know? So this guy, some guy in Australia, Ian Broderick. Vega. Put another shrimp on the barbie, son. Righto, have another Foster's, mate. Don't go diving with sharks. No interest myself of ever going to Australia and getting chewed upon. It's absolute fucking breeding ground for apex predators. Who'd want to fucking live in Australia? Ha ha ha, who's choppering in? Don't tell me it's James fucking Woods. I know he's in this film. Cool shot, man. So this looks all for real. Yeah, interesting. I'm trying to ascertain. Yeah, that looked like a pretty realistic moment there, that visual. Oh, fucking paparazzi, news media. Piss off, man. Yeah, if I recall right, so Woodsy, James Woods, I think he's... is he military or FBI? Maybe CIA? I have no idea. So there's Skerritt, our resident bad guy. Kind of cool, this. This is almost Tom Skerritt. Sort of going against type. If you think of him like in like Alien and the Dead Zone, normally he's playing a straight arrow, isn't he? A good guy. And obviously with James Woods, immediately you're thinking slimy sleazeball type. Yeah, I don't remember his character, but the way he's looking at Jodie suggests he's a bit of a bastard. Look at him. He's looking down upon her, look. God, we've got some heavyweights in this sequence. A-list actors, baby. Look, Skerritt, David Drumlin. You clearly don't get it, mate. There's a reason why they don't let you into this control room, because your IQ is so fucking small, mate. Just get him out of here. He's not needed, man. Woodsy, military. What about your scientific knowledge, Jane? I know in real life you got a high IQ, mate, but you're talking to Jodie Foster, man, you know? Here's our resident blind guy. So, I mean, is this a logical response? I guess potentially the possibility of frequencies being received from another point in space and time. Yeah, potentially that can equate to, i.e., national security, I guess. I mean, it's potentially something you're not. I mean, news media are already all over this, so that's obviously an issue, you know? So it just seems to be like a recurring sound, doesn't it? So they really need some time in regards to like dissecting this message, you know? Wow, so what, are they able to turn the sound waves into something visual? Get a seat, lads, get into it. Don't fucking ask questions, Skerritt. Sit down, son. Get into it. Oh, here we go. So we've got a bit of static. Oh, this is really cool, man. So it's not just like, oh, see, they've gone to town with a sound, but now we're getting a random. Well, it's hard to make out what it is. Can I sharpen the image? Cool, man. Great reactionary shot on James Woods there. Yeah, this is a wonderful edited sequence, man. Wow, it's coming into focus. What the hell is this? Oh shit, it looks like bars? Some symbol? Oh, somebody on the ground? It's not a fucking bar. Oh, it's Hitler. What the fuck? It's Adolf. I don't say he's fucking back. I thought we killed off the fucking bastard. So what? It's a speech from Adolf Hitler. And does this tie into this whole aspect of how, for X amount of time, we've been sending out frequencies around the universe? I don't know, elements that define humanity. So, obviously, a Hitler speech potentially, whilst being a bit of a negative point. Wow, so actress, this is, oh my god, Angela Bassett. Bloody hell, man. I didn't even realise she was in this. Christ, this is literally like no expense spared casting, isn't it? I've recently, I don't know, it depends who's chiming in, listening into this commentary right now. Anybody who's ever read the Contact novel by Carl Sagan. I've recently downloaded it off Spotify. I didn't actually get a chance to listen to it prior to doing this commentary. Oh, Bill Clinton. He didn't have sexual relations, guys. Just got a blowjob, didn't he? I'm glad to not have to talk about Monica Lewinsky. I did not have sexual relations. We didn't go full. I didn't do the full haul with her, guys, you know? Skerritt's not impressed. Skerritt's a fucking twat in this film, isn't it? Just shows his range as an actor, though. It's quite a cool performance so far. Just playing like an annoying. Yeah. Oh shit, it's Hitler back. Hitler's flashing on and off, and he's got his clothes on. Oh, and his fucking tash. Right. So this is fucking amazing, man. They actually got, am I right in saying they actually got Bill Clinton to star in Contact to recite this speech for real? That's unbelievable, man, you know? Probably was 1997. I'm guessing he was acting president at the time in real life, and they got him to star in this film. Wow. I'm seriously impressed with that, you know? I mean, Bill would always say yes. I mean, president who plays a saxophone, of course he's going to want to star. A-listers, you know? Jodie Foster, sign me up. I'm in. Oh, Zemeckis, yeah, I love Back to the Future. Sign me up, son. So, Angela Bassett, are you vice president, love? Oh, so Jodie's gonna have her. Oh no, it's fucking Skerritt, innit? I told you he was after the fucking glory, wasn't he? He wants to take fucking credit. Oh, you fucking tit. Oh, Jodie. She looks like she's deep in thought here. She looks a little bit nervous. So where's McConaughey gone? He's like he's vanished from the fucking film, man. He's probably studying religion somewhere, isn't he? It says 50 frames per second. The impression I'm getting with this sort of like static video feed, there's clearly something beyond it, you know? Yeah, look. Yeah, it's like they just need to get onto this signal's frequency. Wow, and does it translate into a point within space-time? Wow, this is some complicated scientific jargon here. Take a while, love. Skerritt, you fucking bastard. You just don't want Jodie working on this fucking mission. Fucking sexist, isn't he? What is David Drumlin's issue here with Ellie? Is he put off by the fact that she's sort of proactive? Thinking outside of the box? He doesn't like it, you know? Is he concerned, i.e. what she may potentially find out? Repercussions? What is his issue with her, you know? It's just a classic, like, male-female hierarchy, sort of wanting to put her in her place, you know? And now Angela Bassett's telling her to pipe down. Fuck me, man. So it's, it's everyone on the entire planet now realises what's going on, you know? Oh, so yeah, this wouldn't have to ramp up neo-Nazi stuff, innit? Obviously, they're all aware that some image or old speech from Adolf, you know? So got cult deaths. What the fuck, man? This isn't so far-fetched, any of this, because, you know, just imagine, oh, is that Rob Lowe? Bloody hell, man. Sia cameos continues. It's Rob Lowe. Richard Rank. Another talk show host. I think that's the guy who collects cars, isn't it? Is he a mate of Joe Rogan's? Bottom right, forget his name. Is it Leno? I think it's Leno, isn't it? Yeah, this isn't so far-fetched. Yeah, just imagine this for a second. As I've mentioned it earlier, if we were to receive, I don't know, messages from some far-flung point within space-time, yeah, of course the reaction around the planet is going to be very, very interesting. As you said, yeah, see your people camping out already by the satellites, of course, you know? Believers, disciples, alien lovers, every chance you've got a few religious nut jobs rocking out here, you know? Yeah, it's very interesting how quickly people will tie something into like their own belief system, you know? Oh, we've received a message. Oh, it confirms everything I've been thinking about within my own life, you know? This is all very dangerous stuff, though, because you can already see it, the division between people. I mean, they all seem to be side by side, but I can guarantee everybody's got a different viewpoint. Ellie looks a little bit concerned, this charade, you know? They need some peace and quiet. Elvis is back. He never left us, you know? So they've got their, like, oh, God. So every religious sect has arrived. What the fuck, man? It's the second coming. JC's back. Ha ha ha. Unless the Lord... Oh, my God, man. So he's addressing the audience. Nice moment. Yeah, kind of interesting how we're sort of getting this, I don't know, these religious aspects coming to the fore when basically we are still dabbling in a science, you know. Very interesting how quickly religion starts to butt in, you know. Is that just like a convenient way to speed it up? Because, you know, I'm not a religious type, but a religion is always, I don't know, quick to like define something, you know? Not really willing to do any kind of like scientific groundwork, you know? It's if whether you want quick answers or not, you know? Incoming messages, real time, LA, unknown. Take me to your leader. So who's this message coming from? Who are you? I got a secret. Who's she communicating with here? So that... What the hell? Don't tell me it's Pops. Nice camera shot here. Pulling back slowly. Something's going to come out of the printer. So print out. And it seems to be meet here. Oh, it's late. 10 minutes before midnight. Cool, man. Plot thickens. So we're at the... Can I read that right? Is that Flutes Aviation School? Probably due a return on McConaughey. He's vanished, man. He's left the fucking movie. Where's he gone, man? So this is all good so far, guys. As I said, years since I probably hadn't seen this film since like the late 90s, but yeah, it's holding up very well. It's highly engrossing. Oh, here we go. No expense spared. Oh, God. What are we talking about here? Very shady. Who is it? I don't think it's the president. Who can it be? Oh, it's John Hurt, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it's Hurts. S.R. Haddon. Right, mate. Oh, daw, let me guess, Mr. Hart. You're looking for extended life, son, ain't you? I can see you're on death's fucking doorstep. Oh, ew, it's some Prometheus jargon incoming, innit? So the mother died in childbirth. Ah, mate, it's not as if Jodie needs to relive all of her trauma. She lost both fucking parents, and you think it's great. You cut together this montage of her traumatic childhood. You sick bastard. How about you look at yourself in the mirror, Mr. Hurt? Where did all your fucking hair go, mate? You know? Jodie wants to cut this off for real. Look, cut to the. Is that an actual graduation shot for real there, Jodie Foster? So, yeah, PhD in astrophysics, Caltech. I think didn't Jodie actually. I think she went to Harvard for real, didn't she? So, Haddon, you're obviously clearly impressed with Miss Arrowway, but let's cut to the chase, mate. What are you after? Yeah, I'm getting real, like, manipulative, creator, controlling. What this guy wants to power. He wants something. Guaranteed this guy's after something far reaching, isn't it? I mean, I'm just speculating this whole aspect of, like, I don't know, eternal life. He wants to live on. I'd be so quick to trust this guy, Ellie. Basically, he's going to send her on some far-flung mission here, isn't he? With the caveat, he won't let on the fact that he wants the glory, the outcome himself. Potentially using Ellie as some kind of like guinea pig, I guess. Ha ha ha. I guess it would potentially turn into a race, though. Who's going to get there first, you know? Every nation, key nations, thinking like China, Russia, America, they all want to take credit for it, don't they? You know? That's part of the. Everything comes back to planet fucking Earth, doesn't it? And this constant, the aspect of like division. When will we fucking learn and start actually fucking working together, you know? Absolutely ridiculous. And this is still a thing within the year 2023 for real, you know? We think we're so advanced in life, but wars continue to be fought, you know? When will we learn, you know? Or is this just part of our DNA throughout the echelons of time, you know, this aspect of conflict? It's just who we are, you know? Oh, he's playing his tape again. So here we go. Oh, so he dissected this. I think this is quite, yeah, okay. Interesting. Interesting character to draft into the narrative. But I think this makes sense because you really need to speed up this shit a little bit. Yeah, so he's just figured it out. Yeah, okay. So what is it? Is it some point within space time? I have no idea, man. So 2 plus 3 equals 4 equals false. Oh, I think we need to get old Stephen Hawkins on the fucking blower, guys. Figure all of this shit out, you know? Oh, yeah, Skerritt. He's taking credit for it. Yeah, I figured it out. It's my glory, Ellie, not yours. So what is it? So have they got to build something in regards to locking into some specific point within space? I have no idea. Oh, we're talking interstellar travel, aren't we? Time travel incoming, baby. So everybody's fucking second guessing her in this movie. Incredibly frustrating, but highly engaging for like the audience, you know. You'd always have naysayers in a situation like this, so it's not so far-fetched, isn't it, you know. I think the mission's worth it, guys, you know. So here he is. He's back. Oh, so there's Rob Lowe. I didn't even notice him in the distance. So we're going to get Clinton back into the picture or not? Probably not. Assuming it's actual creatures, mate. Who's to say what it is? Ha 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 fucking hell, Angela Bassett's playing a right fucking bitch. So the message, potentially, if you want to start reading between the lines, it's potentially a human message, you know? Interesting. Clever here from McConaughey. He's sort of buttering up the bad guys, but he's also helping Ellie a little bit here as well. Yeah, the smile suggests it, you know. Haha, we didn't get to see the president. A cut off camera. That's amusing. Oh, there's Clinton. So that shot doesn't even look real. Have they superimposed Clinton onto a body? You just saw his mouth moving, but we didn't hear any of the dialogue. Kind of interesting. I mean, Zemeckis went to town with stuff like this in Forrest Gump, didn't he? Like, I think it's when, Hanks's character, sort of like this passage of time where he's interacting with all of these like historical figures. So yeah, Zemeckis already sort of cut his teeth in regards to like resurrecting or fabricating individuals. So yeah, with ease they can easily, I don't know, sort of mock up and recreate Bill Clinton, you know. It's clever in the sense if you do it via some like video feed, you could sort of pixelate the shot. It's a little bit easier to sell, isn't it, you know. Come on, Angela Bassett, still time to redeem yourself, love. So some swanky ass gathering. Jodie looks spectacular, very classy. It's hard to say if that's her real hair or not. It almost looks like she may be wearing some kind of wig here. So the religious This religious nut job's back. Praise the Lord. Don't quite get this angle with this religious guy, the white hair. Wow, Jodie, you look so radiant. I can barely speak, love. She looks glorious right now. Yeah, I've always found Jodie Foster very attractive. I don't think it's just a physical attraction, though, purely physical, that I associate with her. I'm really sort of drawn to her like intellect and like emotional intelligence. I find that very, very attractive as well, you know. Just the type of person you'd want to spend like an evening with, you know. Really interesting person to talk to, you know. Yeah, why do we need to be yeah, what does God actually have to do with any of this? You know, why are we pinning our hopes on that angle, you know? Seems too convenient. So we in Washington. I think that's the monument, isn't it, in the backdrop? I think we're right. I think I'm right. Am I right? So we're to assume these two are like a couple. It's fine. Yeah, that's a fair assessment of it all, you know? I think she summed it up in a nutshell there regarding religion, you know? Oh, no, I'm not a critic. I mean, it does give people a lot of comfort in life to imagine there's potentially something beyond, you know? Something waiting for us post death. I kind of get it, you know? But then again, you ain't half having to like suspend disbelief, you know, to sort of buy into it. Blind faith, innit? A little bit, you know. It's not the type of thing I'm dabbling in right now within my own life. I'm sort of like middle aged, you know. I'm really not. Religion really don't play a part right now in my thinking process at all, you know. I need something fucking tangible in life, you know. With a hand held up. Ellie, read between the lines, love. It's Pops. It's Teddy Boy, Teddy Arroway, waving at his daughter. So who's she waiting to talk to here? Clinton? Can't be Clinton. Where are we to? Are we in some kind of presidential wing? I have no idea, man. So here's Bassett leaving. Woods is leaving. So they're going to build the device. So who gets to fly? She's keen to go. It won't be McConaughey. His mission's coming later, guys. Interstellar. McConaughey's like, I'm taking the second flight, love. I just need to grow up first, you know? McConaughey's like, don't you worry, Ellie. You can take the glory for this one. I'm more of a Nolan man. I know you like Zemeckis. I'm a Nolan guy. Oh, Skerritt, you bastard. Lurking in the shadows again. Ellie, I told you to stop talking, love. I do the thinking round here. I know you're some kind of like Harvard swashbuckler, but let me do the talking, yeah? So I really believe McConaughey sort of got Ellie's back here, or Palmer's got Ellie's back here. I think it's an important aspect to establish because you can't have this constant, like, every male figure within this movie working against Ellie. It starts to get a little bit ridiculous, you know? So it's down to 10. So, yeah, you'd have a mix. Oh, look. Heavy on men. Look. How many ladies we got in the mix? So she's there. So I got an Asian guy. Oh, this is very unfair. One, fuck me, Skerritt's on the list, you twat. Oh, it's his fucking skill set, man. He's a fucking pen pusher. Who put fucking Skerritt put himself on the 10 most wanted list, didn't he? Oh, that's Clinton. Oh, Larry King's back. Skerritt's a fucking bastard, isn't he? He's like, his ploy is to use like news media, you know? Sort of promoting his own campaign, and I see Ellie's sort of campaigning here herself, but she's way more understated than Drumlin, I gotta say, man. Or even if the endeavour does fail, that's not a reason for not trying, you know? So McConaughey gazing on. Is he concerned? Possibility he may lose her? I don't know. It's a dangerous mission, I guess. But I think the risks are worth taking. There is a... Oh, okay, this faith angle with the Ellie character. I think, again, it all ties in with her... It's the father figure, the loss she experienced as a young girl. That's a motivating factor in her life right here, you know. More under the surface. I think she hides it very well, but it's definitely a driving force, you know. Fucking hell, man. So he's a really interesting character, isn't he? This Palmer Josh. For a guy who's incredibly young, he seems to sort of like an older head on his shoulders. Close to the speed of light. So here we go. The idea of time travel, surely. Yeah, so again, this ties in immediately with Interstellar, time dilation, you know? Ellie's gonna potentially X amount of time on her trip, but X amount of time more will pass on planet Earth, you know? Because you get it in Interstellar. It's the planet with the giant wave. It's orbiting. I think isn't it orbiting a black hole? So basically, 3 hours on this wave planet would equate to, I think it's like 3 decades on planet Earth. She's willing to take the risk. So Palmer's like, oh, the mission, man. I may never see you again. But she's keen to go through with it. I think he's going to have to let her go, you know? Yeah, fairly decent relationship between these two. Oh, God. Very intense. Palmer. Yeah, that's his name. You don't seem the confused type, Ellie. Oh God, here we go. So every nation's been invited. So what? Does every candidate have to put forward their case? Here's why you should send me. So it's a little bit unfortunate in the sense they can only they can only send one person on this mission, because in an ideal world it'd be a collective thing, wouldn't it? Is space a problem? Got some lone pod, can you fit one human being in there? So Palmer is clearly in Ellie's corner here. Palmer's like, look, just... Oh, God, is this an important... To get... He's giving her that look, you just want to answer this because it'll help your cause. She's sitting on the fence. He seems a little bit concerned. Fuck off, mate. 95% of the planet believe in some supreme being. Fucking horseshit, mate. That may have been the case in 1997. Times have fucking changed now. That's a ridiculous fucking percentage. I'm not buying that for a second. What fucking garbage, man. Sticking to our guns. I like it, man. Yeah, she's not going to let, this Drumlin character, Skerritt. He'll like, oh yeah, I'll say whatever they need to hear, just to make sure I'm the one in the pod, Whereas Ellie's more of a straight arrow, She knows herself. Yeah, look, Skerritt, you lying bastard, man. He's playing to the cameras. So basically lying his ass off. Oh, I really feel like it's their relationship coming to a head here. Is Palmer annoyed with Ellie? The fact that she's just not a religious type. And what, can he not handle it? Oh, he didn't sell her out, did he? What did he fucking do? Oh, yeah, Ellie didn't meet the fucking percent. What was the percentage again? McConaughey? Was it 90 something, mate? What does God have anything to do with this fucking mission, you clown? Oh, this is clearly before the reconnaissance. He was a bit of a schmuck, wasn't he? Yeah, called it, didn't I? Drumlin's not a fit candidate at all for this mission. Yeah, their relationship's over here. Look. She's handing something important back to him. It's over. Finito. Done. Ended. This is probably good though for Ellie. She don't want any like emotional baggage. Because we know it's just a matter of time. She's going to be in the fucking pod. She'll get to it. Oh, Skerritt. He's accepting the mission. So I quite enjoying these archival sort of media shots. Yeah, kind of nice. Just a sea of people rocking out. It's got a big, vast shot of the ocean, I guess. Okay, and they built the. So if we jump forward in time, so they built this. What is it? Some kind of like interstellar traveling device. So we probably jump forward in time here a little bit, I'm guessing. I kind of like it in the sense Zemeckis didn't put anything on screen. I mean, you could have put like, I don't know, 2 years later, but it didn't bother. I think that's fine. I think visually you pulled it off fairly. You got a sense of a passage of time of that previous shot, I guess. So I don't remember any of this. Why am I sensing the possibility of something going horribly wrong here? This initial expedition involving Drumlin, you know? Oh, he's gonna look. He's gonna mock. Oh, oh, hi, Ellie. I can't believe they chose me. That really puts you in your place, doesn't it? You fucking bastard. Yeah, she did discover the message, Drumlin, and you took all of the glory, mate. Huck off, mate. Pleasant travels. You're fueled up. If you check the nuts and bolts, mate, it'd be incredibly unfortunate if something should go wrong, you know? But I can clearly see you're aging in life, Mr. Drumlin, so it wouldn't be any great loss, you know? If the pod fucking explodes. She'll never back down. I love the character, Ellie. That's just Jodie in a nutshell, though. She'll never back down, you know? Strong in her convictions, always. As an actress. So what's the countdown? Is it 2 hours? Oh, yeah. NASA. About to fuck up. One shot. So how many fucking billions does this mission cost? So what they don't realise, I mean, Ellie, she sort of snuck into the NASA headquarters. They're going to need her fucking advice here at some point. So I don't know if we're going to get some elaborate effect sequence here. So what are they doing? It doesn't look like Skerritt's ready to leave. Is this some kind of like test run? There seems to be some like mock-up dummy figure sat in a chair. Or I think he is actually leaving for real. Okay. Alpha Bravo Charlie. Wow, yeah, so this rotating, circular, overlapping, it just reeks of time travel, doesn't it? Interstellar travel. Yeah, kind of like it. Yeah, I gotta say, for 1997, effects holding up fairly well here. Yeah, the film don't look too dated. So what is it? That's not a real person there. What are they fucking doing? 5%. What does that mean, mate? It's a test subject. Okay. I think this is a test run. Okay. Oh, I think it's time to kill him off, innit? Yeah. Yeah, horrifying moments incoming. How unfortunate, Mr. Drumlin. Yeah, he's gonna fucking die here, isn't he? I mean, you need to get him out of the picture now. Any reason to propel Ellie forward. And I think from a narrative aspect to like the dangers of the mission. So we've got 9:30 countdown. Yeah. Yeah, this seems to make sense. Yeah, she's looking on. The music's getting a little bit ominous. Yeah, you really feel like something bad's incoming here. So what's going to happen? Is it just going to randomly explode? Jodie's looking on. Oh yes, Skerritt. Ha 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 ha. Well, yeah, there's an argument to say that's the truth. Yeah, had a fuck me, Drumlin playing up to the cameras, isn't he? Oh, it's so tense. Keep the camera on me, says Drumlin. So Jodie's manipulating the camera. What's this guy? Oh, it's Matey Boy. So this fucking religious fanatic tampering. This is fucking nonsense. How is this fucking religious fucking sex leader infiltrated this fucking mission? NASA, breaking news. Where's your fucking security to? We've got a security breach. It's the tall blonde guy, the molester, the religious nutjob. He's coming to claim you, Drumlin. Drumlin's all, what the fuck? Oh yeah. Oh, is he gonna stab him? Oh, let it play out, Ellie. Security breach. He's got a nuke. Ah! Grab his ass. What is he? Oh, he's bombed up, isn't he? Suicide mission. Fucking, it's one of fucking Bin Laden's mob, innit? He's blown the old fucking thing up. Look. Fuck me, you twat. So in terms of effects, yeah, that's not brilliant, I gotta say. Yeah, the effects are a bit ropier. Trying to sell it in a wide shot, but oh yeah, right, everything's exploding forward. Fuck me, man. Would the devastation really spread that far? So it's safe to say Drumlin's dead. So that's cheer. Yay, he's dead. Bit of a nonsense sequence, I gotta say. I know they were trying to set it up earlier, but I didn't for one moment believe, I don't know, you'd have some religious guy sabotaging the mission, you know? Oh, it's now religion versus science, butting heads. Yeah, right, okay. So David Drumlin's funeral and Clinton's there. Yeah, Ellie didn't bother attending. Oh, he won't be missed. He was a bastard. Move on. Cut to a commercial. So I guess passage of time's gonna kick it. So a terrorist video. This fucking idiot. Blondie. All right, mate. Yeah, you're not crazy. The fact that you're filming yourself. Where's your manifesto to? Censor it. No one wants to read it. So surely, I mean, it's going to take a while for them to rebuild everything, but surely Ellie is next in line. So I don't know right now, the film, it feels like it's stalling a little bit. There's a lot of like friction on Earth, back and forth, you butting heads. I feel like, come on now, mission time, you know? I just feel like Ellie's keen to leave, isn't she? Not that she's running away from her own life, but there's this greater dilemma with her existence, you know? So we've got some screens set up. Don't tell me Miss McConaughey's back in the picture. So who has set up all of this? Press any key. Fuck, it looks so primitive, this laptop. So transmission via a comm link. Ellie, and it's for Ellie, a V2 on the screen. So is it Russians? Oh, you can trust the Russians. It's 1997. They were very trustworthy back then. Oh, yes. Is it John Hurt? Oh, fuck me, Hurt. Upside down? Chomping on a banana. Right, mate. Oh, you're clearly in space, yeah, Mr. Hurt? I'm in the nebula, love. Yeah. Mia? It's quite simple, Haddon. Do explain it, mate. What the fuck is going on? Oh, Coldy, he's got some fucking condition, hence the need to fucking be the first boundary pusher, innit? Extend my life, fix my dying body. Good God. So, some point. Okay. So I wonder if... this Haddon character, he's a little bit comical. It's like he's deliberate. Oh, look, how convenient. So he's built his own interstellar travel. Oh, God, this Haddon character. It's like they shooed him in to speed up the narrative, you know? As I said, guys, I've never read the novel, so I don't know how accurate any of this is, you know? So this is rather convenient, because if she can get access to this, yeah, it's like you're not going to have to go through anyone else other than me. So they're fucking speeding up the narrative here. So Ellie's already rocking up to this island out in the middle of nowhere, and Haddon's obviously giving her the green light, green for go, innit? You know? So are they doing this on the sly, this little private mission? This again looks like another effects shot, innit? Yeah. It's not a criticism, there are a lot of effects shots throughout this movie. I guess so, Zemeckis, he's very keen to use the technology at the time. If you see a lot of his films, you know. He was a big deal, though. Sort of, I mean, almost a decade on from, like, Back to the Future. I see Forrest Gump, this, What Lies Beneath, Castaway. Yeah, he was a big deal, Zemeckis. Mid to, like, late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know what he's doing now in regards to, like, filmmaking. I don't recall him making anything recently, you know. So are they dressing her down prior to the mission? So what is this? What is it? 26 light years. So that's her get out of jail card. If the mission's going horribly wrong, this is how you end yourself quickly. I was trying to keep a positive mindset, Ellie, and she's like, fuck me, man. Yeah, don't remind me of the dangers. I get it, you know? So this whole angle with her long gone father figure, it's not really. Yeah, it's not. I mean, we had a couple of flashbacks earlier on in the movie, but now it's become a sort of like a mute point, you know? So McConaughey's back. Don't tell me he's going to talk her out of going on this mission. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's alright, Matthew. We'll let you off, mate. You're young. A little bit naive. Oh, don't tell. Oh, he loves her. What is it? Oh, he's giving it back. You found your way home, love. Okay. Fucking hell, another effects shot. None of it looks fucking real. It's fine. Well, she's already left, mate. So every all American power players in disbelief. Oh, fuck me. They built another one. Haha, iconic shot. Jodie kitted out in a spacesuit. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how trippy this film's gonna be. I.e., we're gonna get some full blown, I don't know, sort of 2001 Space Odyssey / Interstellar visuals at play. I think if I recall right, it gets pretty deep though, because there's this whole angle how she gets reunited with her long gone father. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how this plays out. This is a fairly decent effects shot. Yeah, that's fine. It's not too bad. Wow, man. Pretty small space, isn't it? God, where is there? I mean, what? She's just got a chair. Where are provisions? Is there a shower area? Is there an area for me to work out in? Small container space, you know? So it's obviously, I guess, there's some speed of light stuff kicking in here, and it. So the two are these guardians? Are they just gonna kit her up? I guess, dial her up, screw her in. Wow, man! So she's really sort of clamped into this chair. And does she seem to have some kind of screen in front of her? Interesting, man. It's very much like a minimalistic pod, isn't it? It don't seem to. She's not really swimming in like a sea of gadgets here. She's got this headpiece on. Fine. Seems to be some camera to her right. So it's like they're Asian helpers. So under 14 minutes until lift off, I guess. We're good to go. So McConaughey's looking on. Woods is there. Okay, interesting. ha ha. So I guess it's going to be... I assume they're going to be intercutting between her space/time travel and this control room, and constantly cutting back and forth. That's how it's going to play out, yeah. Yeah, music's okay. Yeah, it's not too intrusive. Wow, man, seamless, like sealing of the circular entry point. So that's a really cool piece of kit. It's like a rotating, spinning ball. I like it, man. It's, I don't know, does it seem a little bit more believable, you know? In regards to actually... Because the whole aspect of space, it's this whole angle in regards to how far you need to travel. So speed is everything. So this circular rotating container seems to me a more believable possibility in regards to seriously ramping up some speed, you know? And something like this as well wouldn't weigh a great deal either. So that's surely going to help, you know? Haha. So it's hard to say. Jodie, I mean, that's probably a real chair she sat in, but you'd imagine like the background potentially green or blue screen. You know, a lot of this is computer generated. We're shaking. She's losing signal. So something's gonna go on here with the video feed. Oh, it's some interstellar time travel stuff. Echoes from the future or the past or both. Breaking through the fabric of the reality, aren't we? I don't fucking know. It's a fucking wormhole, love. Jump through. It's a black hole, baby. So is it already kicking in? It's like it... Okay. Everything's pixelated, which suggests... It's almost... Yeah, you get the impression she's almost... I don't know, breaking through the light barrier, so to speak, you know? Yeah, it's a pretty cool sequence, this. I think it works fairly well with the intercutting on the pixelated image of her, which suggests that she's crossing over here, you know? Just to see a light. And now shake that chair. It's just going to be a sea of light, isn't it? And she'll just vanish. Ha ha ha. Wow. Singularity of some kind. Yeah, cool sequence. That's it. Just drop through the light, innit? They're probably approaching a point here where technology for a second is gonna... Okay, was he about to hit the abort button or something? Wow, it's like they're about to cut the mission there. Okay. Weather's beautiful. Okay. I think like they have to go through with this. They're, as I said, they're venturing into a realm where not the sense like current technology's failing, but they're going to lose her for a second here. But that's not to say the mission's, done for, It's like everything's being manipulated. Yeah, cool sequence, man. So it's like she's some kind of like wormhole-y effect. Lots of light. Wow, the effects are interesting, right? A sea of red. Help me. It's powering through space-time right now. Wow, this is cool, baby. Wow, kind of like a black, wormhole-y strands of space and time. Yeah, it's eternal. It's a wormhole, isn't it? Looping round. Yeah, this is cool, baby. She gazes to the right. There's nothing echoing through. Seems to just be locking in on this wormhole. Fuck me, man. Wow. So that's really... Oh, God knows where she's fucking to right now. Yeah, I kind of like it how they're doing this. She's got this... She's still in the pod, but she's got this sort of... There's some sort of superimposed visuals, in it? Wow, stretching out her face. You're alive. You're not alive. It's like it's stretching her face out a little bit. So got 3 points here. Are these options? Neighbouring planets? What is this on the ground? Wow, man. So like we're rocking to the right and left, up and down. Fucking hell, how many fucking wormholes we got to travel through here? Yeah, it isn't too bad. Yeah, it holds up fairly well, Oh shit. It's taking her suit off. Oh, she's getting up. Fuck me, man. Question is, does she have the capacity to leave the... She's still safe right now. I'm kind of a little bit concerned here. Playing with her necklace. Oh, the chair. I don't think she can get back in the chair. Oh, it's broken off. Fuck me, man. Hard to say what's going on here. Wow. The lights have gone out. Is she still in the pod? Wow, man. I get the impression that she's already landed somewhere. Yeah, it's like everything seems to be a little bit more stable right now. Yeah, that's pretty good sequence, I gotta say. I would think with a lot of this highbrow sci-fi, you do have to like suspend disbelief a little bit. So where are we to? Just a light. So she seems to realise where she's to. Cool acting here from Jodie, because basically she's probably acting against nothing right now, you know? What am I looking at, Mr. Zemeckis? She's very wide-eyed. Yeah, just keep the camera on her face. You don't need to show it, man. Slowly, going to transition into our eyeball here, aren't we? Yeah, that's cool, man. Kind of goes back to the... Oh, cool. So she's floating through space. So we're getting our trippy ass 2001 moment right now. Seems to be landing on a planet by the shoreline. And I do remember this moment. I think the father figure's going to come back into play. Assuming any of this is really happening right now, you know? I mean, I used to say that Ellie hadn't crossed over right now. You know? Is she potentially dead? You know? Wow, cool with the light. I like it. Yeah, God knows where we're to right now. I have no idea. Yeah, weird, man. It doesn't seem real. How she can literally touch the top of the... Oh, what is it, man? Yeah, it's like she's not... It was supposedly on a shoreline, but everything's very... Yeah, she's got a limited space yet. Everything seems to be blurring out, you know? Is she really there or not? Is it some artificial representation of a planet, you know? So something's coming in, materializing into play here. God, she's still got radio comms back with the control center. I mean, it's not cut back. Here we go. So this surely must be Ted Arroway, the father. She's very wide-eyed right now, Ellie. Here he is. Is it him or not, man? Is it him or not? I mean, is it some alien being? Is it or tapped into Jodie? Has got access to Jodie's memories? Oh, let's replicate the father. Hard to say, innit? Is this some kind of like afterlife, you know? Space afterlife? I don't know. Right, mate. Oh, you went for a simpler approach. Well, why am I having problems perceiving any of it? Ellie's like, what the fuck is going on, man? It's that even sand, man. This computer generated sand. Contacted us. Many others. That sand don't look real, mate. Are your hands real? Am I real? You died, mate. How have you come back? Right, okay. Some weird alien interference malarkey at play here. It's hard to say if it's him or not. Yeah, it seems to be his hand. God, how is Ellie gonna explain any of this? Assuming she does get back, I can't recall how it plays out. Very much reassuring words, though, yeah, from her father, I guess. Oh, is it love? Yeah, companionship, human connection. You got to step back through that wormhole, love. Very complicated. Come back. First step to where? Take another. How many fucking lives do I get to lead, mate? I want answers. Can you put it in writing? Very, very complicated what you're saying to me right now. I like it, man. It's all a little bit far-fetched, but I can buy into it, you know. I like a good sci-fi movie, highbrow sci-fi, you know. Yeah, let's go with it. Shooting stars ahoy. Multiple. So what are these, other beings of some sort? God knows what it is, man. Sea of light. Oh, it's her transitioning back into the pod. So the pod is landing in the water, man. Fuck. Wow, man. So coming back was a seriously shorter trip, wasn't it? She's out for the count, man. So how is Ellie going to explain any of this, man? Because it never once cut back to this control room. So what? What were they seeing? Just to see a static? If I was Ellie, I'd be like... So they'd be like, what did you see? I didn't see shit, guys. Just blacked out. Come back. Didn't see anything. Oh, shit. Passage of time. Oh. Yeah, no one's aged. Yeah. Or she aged. Here. No, they've not aged, have they? No. No, they didn't get... See a static in it. Okay, here we go. She probably just fell right through and come right through. It was instantaneous, wasn't it? Look. Yeah, she just dropped through. It's like she didn't go anywhere, but she did. Okay. Oh, she can't. Because she was the only one who saw it. Yeah, I'll still... Oh, maybe I need to check this, whether or not they actually shot Clinton for real. Because this image here looks pretty real, doesn't it? So what is Ellie going to do here? Is she going to let on? Is she going to confide in anybody, i.e. I had a conversation with my deceased father on some like light planet, you know? So where the fuck did old fucking John Hurt go to? He fucked off. He was on his own private mission, but yeah, Haddon's long gone, isn't he? You know? Fuck me, they putting her on fucking trial, man. Congress courtroom, no expense spared. What's she fucking done wrong here? Okay, yeah, time dilation, 18 hours for her. Seamless on Earth. No, there is no direct evidence. She can only. This is what I saw. You either believe me or not. Why don't you take the mission yourself, mate? If you're doubting me. Well, I wasn't able to obtain any proof. This is what I saw. You either believe me or not. This is a difficult conversation, and the fact that they're putting her on trial, how are the general public, assuming they have access to this video courtroom conference, how are people going to react to this, you know? It's going to be a bit 50-50, isn't it? Oh, he's really grilling her here, isn't he? Are you just making it up? Oh, yeah. S.R. Haddon. Yeah, Haddon. And where's it? Oh, where's he to? Oh, yeah, right. So it's all fucking, he faked her out. He dosed her up on popping pills and she was seeing shit. Oh, ha ha ha, Haddon. So is he dead? What the fuck, man? So it's like he's crossed over. No, do explain, mate. Ha 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 ha. I guess Mr. Kitts, Woodsy's making there's a valid points, and they. It's obviously for us, the audience. We saw it all, so you're very much aligned with the Ellie character here. So, I mean, she didn't have to foot the fucking bill, man. Interesting moment for her character, because this is a great moment from Jodie. Gets very emotional. Very interesting. Not a character shift here, but she's been very pragmatic, scientific throughout, and you feel like now we're gonna potentially get some kind of like religious angle kicking in here with the Ali character. Because she can. She saw it. Yeah, nice, man. Great performance from Jodie. Woods is good. Time to turn on the waterworks, love. That's how you're going to win the audience here, the crowd. Yeah, very good performances. This is all she can do, man. Just get emotional, you know? Let somebody fucking believe me, you know? Yeah, if she could share it, she would, you know? Oh, I think that's an important speech she gave there. She spoke from the heart. That's all she could do, you know? She's definitely back in Palmer's good books, surely. He'd be loving that, man. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. The way they've developed this Ellie character, I kind of like it, man. Because it's not so far fetched. I mean, we saw it, she saw it, so she's definitely been through a lot, and there's a sea of people outside. She's clearly got a lot of support, you know? I think she would have a lot of followers. Given a speech, yeah, look, Ellie discovered the new world. Open minds. Yeah, that was me saying 50. I think it's more 80-20 in support of her, you know? Hey, nice. Yeah, that's kind of cool that he's now supporting her because you've had this whole angle throughout the movie. Him pushing her to believe him, now he believes her. I like it. Give her a healthy or some time off, man. Oh, what? Oh shit, so they did get some visual. There is something on there. And you concealed the evidence. Yeah, so it matches how long she said she was gone for. So 18 months later, cool. I don't remember any of this. And we were on the brink of the ending yet. Ah, so she's really going into some like all about the education now, educating the next generation. Oh yeah, yes. That's all it sometimes can come down to. It's your own personal truth beliefs, you know. That's sometimes all we have, you know. I mean, life is, you have to really boil it, it is incredibly subjective, isn't it, you know. I think that's why I love cinema so much. Is I know it's all fiction, but we get to live out these imaginary scenarios. I think it's very, it's just good for the soul, man, you know. So it's like she's still a dreamer, isn't she? Yeah, you really get the sense that she believes her father's somewhere. He's out there still, lives on. Yeah, and I see being reflected here. Yeah, nice visual. She's looking on. Smile. Yeah, I think this is, if it's going to end here, it's a good ending. She hadn't moved, man. Transitions to night and a starry scape for Carl. Is that Carl Sagan, author? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I do like that ending. It's quite uplifting, isn't it? Yeah, solid movie, man. Holds up fairly well. A couple of the effects sequences are a little bit ropey, but it's 1997. I'll cut it some slack, man. You know, I got no problem. Yeah, based on the novel by Carl Sagan, which I probably should check out at some point. Yeah, I always cut these, I mean, you call in 1997, these older movies. Yeah, I always cut them some slack, you know. It's the technology they were using at the time, you know. I ain't got a problem with like ropey ass visuals, just as long as the storytelling, acting is all on point, and man, contact's solid, isn't it, you know. Acting is very, very good. Yeah, it's probably one of Jodie's best roles, I would say. She's given a lot to work with. McConaughey is great. I mean, he's really just starting out here as an actor, but he's good. Skerritt's amazing. He's basically a bad guy. The Heart character's pretty fucking crazy, and he's a real man on a mission, you know. He's on death's doorstep. He's very memorable. Woods is good. Yeah, just solid right across the board. So Carl Sagan was a producer. Interesting. Zemeckis film. Yeah, I get the impression. I'll listen to the audiobook at some point. I have a feeling this is a pretty faithful adaptation if you consider the involvement of Sagan within the film production itself. So how long are these credits? Oh, it's quite a long movie, I've got to say. Almost 2.5 hours. Oh, God. I can't... Oh. Okay, maybe a longish credit sequence. Yeah, all good, guys. Hopefully my voice or my... I didn't cough too much, but there were moments. I do apologise. I'm really having to power through this right now. Our last 3 commentaries have been pretty tough regarding doing vocals, but I feel like it's getting a bit better. "24 frame transfer supervisor, Celia Starr. Radio astronomy consultant." What the fuck, man? I missed it on the credits. Did they actually get Clinton to star in this film? Or did they computer generated it? It looked like it was a couple of moments. It looked like it was real stuff. Zemeckis has got 2 assistants. He's got an assistant and an office assistant. Right. Pampered. Do they really need to be hiring all of these people? Overly hired movie, innit? Now we got Washington crew. God, man, big budget stuff, innit? Post-production. Can't recall if this film received any Oscar nominations. I'd probably say not. No, the film's not a failure, but 97, I forget what came out that year. Was it LA Confidential? I mean, possibility. So here's the cast. Let's have a look for Clinton. For real. Okay. Where is he? Larry King as himself. Fine. Clinton, is he anywhere on here? I ain't. Jay Leno as himself. Nothing on Clinton. So we've got a lot of individuals as himself. Oh my god, where is he? I don't think he's on here. So maybe they did a full Forrest Gump thing with Clinton. Oh, I think they pulled that off pretty well, I've got to say, man. I mean, it all look relatively real. Key element being they were able to do it on the video feed, so you can sort of scramble the image a little bit more, so it kind of doesn't jump out in any way, you know. I think that's clearly the way to do it, you know. Fuck me, how long is this fucking credit sequence, man? So yeah, guys, I'll get on to Interstellar at some point. Yeah, the films sort of tie together loosely. I think Interstellar, though, I'd have to say, goes a little bit deeper than Contact. I mean, it gets seriously trippy in Interstellar. Once McConaughey's plopping through that black hole towards the end, my god, behind the bookcase, fuck you know, man. Yeah, I can't wait to cover that film. Huge fan of Interstellar. It's wonderful, baby. Peter Jackson? What? Is that the Peter Jackson? I've no idea. Inferno Flint Artists. I don't know what any of this means. Digital visual effects, CIS Hollywood. Cool. Come here, this credit sequence is unbelievable. So we got some video stock footage here. So were they able to recreate Clinton that way? I have no idea, man. So, okay, NASA stuff. Right, interesting. So soundtrack credits. I think the music was passable throughout, not amazing. Filmed in Panavision. Cool, guys. So today I've been covering Contact, 1997, directed by Robert Zemeckis. Holds up well. Enjoyed it. Jodie's amazing. Solid cast, solid movie. Yeah, no complaints. Very nice revisiting this, I've got to say. Packs a punch. An emotional punch. Right, guys, I'm signing off. Bye now.